Hi everyone. In this video I'm going to show you how to sync a Pearson MyLab grades into D2L. So in math we do this, we have a lot of homework assignments and our pre-tests and tests are done in the MyLab and Mastering in Pearson. So after a unit deadline I go in and then I sync the marks from the unit into D2L. So first of all, you want to go to your Pearson widget and click on it, and then this is going to be where you sync your grade. So I'm going to grade sync, and then my students just finished unit 4. Now some of my students have been granted extensions, but I still like to update the marks right after a deadline for those students that have completed, and then I can go back and resync grades, and the new grades, if there are any, will overwrite. So you can sync as much as you want. So right now I'm just syncing the Unit 4 homework, the pre-test, and the proctored test. So I've clicked on that, selected them all, and now I'm going to go up and I'm going to hit Sync Grades Now. So I have 8 items synced and 1 item did not sync, but I can go back and resync that again. Sometimes this does happen, not very often, but if it does, you can always go back and redo that. So that was my part A1. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to try and do that now. I'm just going to unsync the rest of them. There we go. Not unsync, I'm just not going to select them. And then I'm going to try and resync that Unit 4 one. And there we go, it's synced properly. So that's great. Now this is not the only step you have to do. What you should do now is go back to your D2L course and look at where those grades showed up in the grade book. So I'm going to click on Assessment Grades in my instructor view, and then I'm going to scroll to the bottom of my grades, and what you will see is this. See how all the Unit 4 grades were synced to my grade book, but they're not properly organized under my different assignment categories, and that's important, because if I don't assign them, you can see that they were all given marks of 10, and it's going to mess up my marking system because each one is weighted differently. So my homework has a weight of 15, so I want to make sure that my homework assignments here are placed in the right spot. So after you sync the grades from MyMathLab, you then need to organize them within your grades. But once they're organized within the grades, any other syncs you do afterwards will populate in the right place. So you don't have to do this every time you do a resync. It's just for the first initial sync. So what I'm going to do to put them in the proper place is, I have to remind myself how I do this. Oh, I know what I'm going to do. I'm going to click on the arrow and I'm going to say Edit Grade Item. There we go. And then, whoops, I'm going to see, you can see under category it says none, so I'm going to put it under the homework assignments, and I'm going to say Save and Close. And then you can see in my homework assignments it's been placed here. Now I will go back and reorganize the homework so that I have them in the right order. You can see I have them in alphabetical order, A, B, C, D, E for each of my units. When I put my homework up there, it won't be in alphabetical order, but I will show you what that looks like. So I'm just going to go ahead and put everything in the right place. There. And I would keep doing that until I had all of these put in the right place. So I'll do my test, edit grade item. I'm not going to do it all because it's a fairly long unit, but hopefully you get the drift. There's my test, save and close. Okay. How you know that everything is organized properly is that you can see that the ones that are organized are tabbed over or indented, and the ones that are not indented. So you want to make sure that at the end of your grade book that you don't have any assignments left over that haven't been indented. That means that you haven't put them in the right category. Let's say you've completed that organization and now you want to alphabetically reorder them. What you're going to do is choose the ones that you want to reorder, and then at the top go to More Actions, Reorder. Oh, I thought it would if I selected it. It didn't. It brings it all up, but that's okay. What you can see is that you can now go in order. So I have I want to have this Part A in front of or before Part E. So all I'm going to do is change the numbers here, and you can see that that automatically changes it. Then hit Save, and then now I've got it reordered properly here. So that's sort of the three-step process in syncing grades. One, you want to click on the Pearson widget to get into that first window, and you're going to do a grade sync. So you're going to select the assignments that you want to do the grade sync on and then sync them. The second step is that you want to go into your grades in D2L. Now that those assignments are synced, they'll be at the bottom of your grade list. You'll want to reorder them into the categories. And then lastly, within the categories, if you are organization obsessed like me, I'd want them alphabetized, so you're going to do the reorder. I hope this video helped. Bye for now.